in our education, and that's why it's such a privilege to be able to speak with you on so many topics. One of the things I wanted to go over in Living Consciously, that's what you're about, is that how can we really inspire others to make these small changes through those 5 categories that I mentioned earlier. Let's just start with one, your thoughts.
Oh, well, yes, your thoughts create your words, which create your realities. Our thoughts are so important, and they they really need to be monitored because when they run wild, when they run amok, they can really lead to damaging words and damaging actions in our lives. So what we think is energy, and it just brings into our lives either good or bad. Well, there is no good or bad, but, blessing or not blessing, brilliance or mediocrity into our lives. So, yes, thoughts are so important, so important.
So true. And with the intention that we have, I know that Abby, you are such a believer in truly putting out your best always. And how can we make it so much more impactful, do you think, as far as, taking our health into consideration, making those small changes? So, you've studied extensively on nutrition. So, like eating right, what would you basically educate our listener to?
Yeah, I'm also a life coach. I also did a program called Perfect Love Awakening for many, many years where I became a life coach in that technology, which is metaphysical life coaching, and it teaches us how to go within and get to that place where there may be chaos going on and reprogram ourselves. So in terms of the thoughts, when, for example, I or my, people that I would work with would think, oh, I'm fat, I'm not thin enough, I don't look like that girl on the billboard, I would just say every time you catch yourself thinking a thought like that, when you look in the mirror, oh God, my skin is so terrible, you literally need to start with those conscious thoughts and start restating those thoughts in your head. Like when you look in the mirror, find one thing that you love about yourself. Wow, my hands are beautiful. Wow, my smile is beautiful. Wow, I have great eyelashes. Wow, my hair highlights are looking good in this sunlight today. Just one thing you can find about yourself when you look in the mirror that's beautiful instead of focusing on